Okay, well, it doesn't matter now, right? He's dead!
Now, Totally Killer is a 2023 horror comedy that tells the story of the Sweet 16 killer.
A young woman just gave me a warning.
Who returns 35 years after his first murder spree to claim another victim.
Okay, this really isn't funny.
But 17-year-old Jamie accidentally travels back in time to 1987.
Excuse me. What year is it?
1987. The 80s are almost over and I haven't even tried coke yet.
Determined to stop the killer before he can start. So, why should you watch this movie? Reason number one, Jamie and her mom.
You're the same age as we were.
So I can't go to a concert because your friends were murdered 35 years ago.
Now, Jamie Hughes is a 16-year-old who enjoys having fun, hanging with her friends, and being your typical 16-year-old.
Too loud. Honey, I'm just trying to save your eardrums.
But she and her mom doesn't quite get along because her mom is super protective of her. I mean, her mom is extremely possessive. But why is that?
We all stay in and hand out Halloween candy together. You love doing that.
No, Mom. You love doing that.
You see, 35 years ago, her mom survived a rash of serial killings where her friends were brutally killed by a masked assailant for reasons unknown.
35 years ago, 3 girls were found brutally murdered.
But fearing that she would be next, she becomes a survivalist and tries to pass her outlooks on life onto her daughter Jamie.
I'm just saying, it's not 1987 anymore. You can track my location. I have keychain pepper spray, a rape alarm.
But that's not working.
Mom, you need to stop, okay? This has nothing to do with me. You know, I sort of wish you guys would just get over it.
Reason number 2, the Sweet 16 killer returns. And one day, when Jamie is off to school, her mom is visited on Halloween by a trick-or-treater wearing the same material as the classic Sweet 16 killer.
Oh my God.
But it's not just a trick-or-treater. It is the Sweet 16 killer who is now returned to kill off the surviving member of the crew he initially tried to kill.
I would be prepared.
Even though Pam Hughes was prepared, the Sweet 16 killer was able to achieve his goal and stab her 16 times, like he did to the rest of his victims, a staple that gave him his nickname. Reason number 3, Back to the Future. Now, while mourning the loss of her mother, Jamie visits her friend Amelia, who just happens to be building a time machine for the science fair.
Why are they having a science fair in the most haunted place imaginable?
So Amelia sells Jamie on the idea of helping her in hopes of going back in time to stop the Sweet 16 killer once and for all.
Why is it set to October 27th, 1987?
Oh, well, because that's the day that the first murder happened.
So Jamie agrees, but Amelia is unable to make the time machine work. But then the present-day Sweet 16 killer finds Jamie and tries to kill her. But by accident, Jamie is transported back to 1987, the period and time of the killer's first victims.
Get away from me! No!
But what happens next, she would not be prepared for.
By the way, your shirt is super problematic.
Reason number 4, the ripple effect.
I'd like to report a crime that hasn't happened yet.
You see, Jamie finds a way to befriend the Sweet 16 killer's victims by enrolling in their high school and pretending to be a psychic from the future.
I'm psychic. And I had a vision that Tiffany was going to get murdered tonight.
And while in the past, Jamie meets 16-year-old versions of her mom, dad, and their friends.
It's my dad!
You know, people who are present day her high school principal, gym coach, police officer, and neighbors. So Jamie finds the one person who can help her in the past.
Hi. Is Lauren Creston in here?
Amelia's mom, who, like Amelia, understands time travel and is also a genius.
Please tell me you've seen Back to the Future.
Of course.
Oh, thank God.
So Mrs. Lauren Creston allows Jamie to befriend their circle to try to stop the original killer before he can even start.
Ow! What the fuck?
But by doing so, this will save her mom in the present day and also bring back her mom's friends as well. But that plan doesn't quite work. Because the killer starts to kill out of the order that Jamie remembered, and this creates a ripple effect in time while changing everything Jamie knows about the present day. Oh, and one more thing. Jamie's only way back to the present day is her cell phone.
The bad news is that given your battery's rate of parasitic drain, you have approximately 7.5 hours until you're stuck here forever.
And being stuck in 1987 without a charger, once the phone dies, she can never return back to 2023.
If we don't send you home tonight, brush up on your Reaganomics, because we have a social studies test on Wednesday.
Reason number 5. Who's the killer? Now, the Sweet 16 killer is much more clever than Jamie realizes. Because he's killing people out of the order than he originally did. So instead of trying to remove the victims from the places where they died, she now has to find out who the killer is.
Get away!
Whatever you want, just please leave the Thundercats.
I don't want your video games.
But even that is proven to be tricky. You see, in present day 2023, Jamie's parents are mature, responsible adults. But as 16-year-olds in 1987, they were bullies.
Where I'm from, birthday parties are considered so lame. Like, I don't know, maybe you should cancel it.
Maybe you should fuck off and die.
And they made a lot of enemies.
This whole mean girl shtick is really outdated. Women should be lifting each other up.
How about I lift these up and you get bent?
So the Sweet 16 killer could be any people they tortured, including those in their circle.
What the fuck?
Now in the end, Totally Killer was like, well, Totally Killer. I enjoyed the movie, and it was 1980s overload. I mean, I love the atmosphere, the Back to the Future-esque story, and a unique slasher all rolled into one. And being an 80s baby, I have an affinity for that era.
Can't get in a car with you, you're a total stranger. You could be a serial killer.
Would a serial killer wear Gloria Vanderbilt?
And this movie delivered. I mean, the kills are bloody and the action sequences are top notch. Now, you will probably be surprised just how many fight sequences happen in this slasher movie. Also, the dichotomy this movie shows where Jamie is being from 2023, she finds it off-putting and sometimes offensive living based on the morality back in the 80s.
And there's the racism.
That sort of back and forth was a really cool way to look at things, and it didn't come off as preachy. It was the right blend of comedy, sci-fi, and horror.
Oh, ew, I don't do blowjobs. You pee out of that thing.
Just think, maybe if she did do blowjobs, she'd still be alive.
Yeah, let's not make that the lesson.
And yes, I highly recommend this title.
How is this school issued?
Let's go!
We look like we work at Hooters.
And until next time, when CEDtalks horror.
Whoa. Are you from the future?
Now this video is sponsored by my Patreon supporters. Thank you for your support, and God bless. Now, if you want to wear merch from your favorite horror movies, then I've got just the thing for you. Just click on the link in the descriptions and in the pinned comments that says Horror Movie Shirts. Our store has the best designs, and we'll see you there. Now, this video is brought to you by The Rewind. The Rewind is our exclusive membership section. And by joining The Rewind, you'll receive exclusive content not found anywhere else. You'll receive early releases, video shoutouts, behind the scenes footage and photos, unreleased and unedited kill scenes that we can't show you on YouTube, plus special commentary from yours truly, CEDtalks. So join The Rewind today by clicking the link in the descriptions and in the pinned comments.